Good afternoon, dear listeners. I'm David Green, your host for today's Digital Bytes episode titled Halloween, Navigating Tradition with Christian Faith. In our digital age, we're often swept up in rapidly changing traditions. Today, we explore Halloween's roots and how Christians might approach it. So first, let's talk about the historical origins of Halloween. In ancient times, the Celts, a collection of tribes spread out across what is now modern-day Ireland and the UK and parts of Northern Europe, celebrated a festival called Samhain. This festival marked the boundary between the warmth of summer and the cold of winter, a season of death and rebirth in nature. For them, this boundary was also spiritual. They believed that during Samhain, the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. Spirits both benevolent and malevolent could cross this boundary. To celebrate this holiday, the Celts lit massive bonfires, wearing costumes often made of animal heads and skins, to ward off malevolent spirits and invite protection. Over time, with the Roman conquest of the Celtic territory and later Christianization, some of these practices were blended and transformed. All Hallows Eve, a Christian observance, eventually absorbed elements of Samhain, leading to what we recognize today as Halloween. So what is All Hallows Eve? It's the evening before All Hallows Day, or All Saints' Day, which is celebrated on November 1st. The term hallow is an old word for saint, or holy person. This entire period, from October 31st to November 2nd, often referred to as All Hallows Tide in the Christian calendar, encompasses All Hallows Eve, All Saints' Day, and All Souls' Day. Connection to Halloween, right? While Halloween has ancient pre-Christian origins in the Celtic festival of Samhain, when Christianity spread throughout Europe, it was absorbed and integrated in some of these local traditions. As the Celts converted to Christianity, the church often found it more effective to incorporate some aspects of the local culture in the Christian practices, rather than trying to abolish them all outright. Thus, some of the customs from Samhain became associated with All Hallows Eve. Over time, the evening before All Saints' Day, All Hallows Eve evolved with various local traditions, tales, and practices into what we know and recognize now as Halloween. This includes customs like carving pumpkin, wearing costumes, and going door to door to collect treats. Today, when we think of Halloween, a montage of vibrant images springs to mind. Streets awash in the glow of jack-o'-lanterns, children giggling in costumes ranging from superheroes to mythical creatures, and bowls overflowing with candy waiting for the next trick-or-treater. Halloween in the modern world is, for many, synonymous with fun, creativity, and a touch of fantastical. Yet alongside the lighthearted revelry, Halloween also nurtures a fascination with the mysterious. Haunted houses with their dim lights and carefully crafted jump scares attract long lines of thrill seekers. Movies that send shivers down our spines become practically popular, inviting us to confront our fears in the safety of cinema or our living rooms. Themes of darkness, the supernatural, and the unknown are undeniably woven into the fabric of Halloween. These elements, while often seen as harmless entertainment by many, can be points of contention for others who might be wary of what they perceive as a celebration of darker undertones. It's also worth noting the commercial dimensions of modern Halloween. What once might have been primarily a cultural or community event has also become a significant commercial enterprise. Stores brim with Halloween merchandise from early fall, and industries from candy manufacturers to costume designers eagerly anticipate the surge in sales. This commercial angle, while contributing to the holiday's popularity, also adds layers of complexity to how we might understand its significance in contemporary society. So let's talk about a Christian perspective on Halloween. The Resilience of Light of Faith, the Gospel of John, offers a poignant reflection on the nature of light and darkness. The light shines in the darkness has not overcome it. This verse is not just a poetic metaphor, but a cornerstone of Christian belief. It underscores the unwavering power of God's presence, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges or adversaries. When confronted with the imagery of Halloween, the ghost, goblins, and witches, it's essential for Christians to remember that these symbols, while culturally significant, are worthless. They are representations of darkness, but they don't hold power over the enduring light of Christ. As followers of Jesus, Christians are called to be bearers of this light, ensuring that it radiates brightly, even in the night dominated by shadows. Now, what we can do is view Halloween as an opportunity for outreach. The sheer popularity of Halloween, with its community gatherings and festivities, offers a unique platform for churches and believers. Instead of distancing themselves from the occasion, many Christian communities embrace the day with a spirit of hospitality and warmth. Churches might host trunk or treats, where cars are decorated with Christian symbols and scriptures, offering both candy for kids and pamphlets of faith for adults. Now that we have harvest festivals with games, music, and food, can transform church grounds into places of joy and fellowship. These alternative events serve dual purposes. They provide a safe and positive environment for families seeking to enjoy Halloween festivities, and more crucially, they open the doors of the church to those who might not typically step inside. By welcoming neighbors with love and open arms, the church embodies the teachings of Jesus and might even spark interest in those curious about the faith. But it also has a teachable moment for younger generations. For children, the allure of Halloween often lies in costumes, candy, and the excitement of the unknown. Yet amidst the fun, there's a golden opportunity for parents and guardians to impart valuable lessons. The contrasting themes of Halloween can be a launchpad to discuss broader concepts of good versus evil, light versus darkness. Stories from the Bible, such as David's triumph over Goliath or Jesus' resurrection, can be shared as examples of how light always prevails over darkness. It's a chance to reinforce the teachings of the Bible, emphasizing that while there might be moments of fear or uncertainty in life, the love and protection of God is unwavering. For Christians, Halloween can be more than just a secular holiday. It can be a moment of reflection, outreach, and education. By grounding the festivities in the teachings of Jesus and the promises of the Bible, believers can navigate the holiday with both joy and faith, ensuring that the light of Christ shines brightly, even in the darkest of nights. Now, let's talk about some practical tips for Christians navigating Halloween. The allure of dressing up is the cornerstone of Halloween's excitement, especially for children. When selecting costumes, Christians can opt for themes that resonate with positivity, uplifting messages. Instead of characters that may glorify darkness or violence, consider biblical figures, historical heroes, or even creative interpretations of virtues like faith, hope, and love. By choosing costumes that are both fun and in line with Christian values, you're sending a message about the things you hold dear, even in secular celebrations. While haunted houses and spine-chilling attractions are popular during this time of year, they might not resonate with everyone's comfort level. Instead, consider attending or organizing community fall festivals. These can include pumpkin carvings, apple bobbings, hay rides, and other autumn-themed activities. They encapsulate the festive spirit of the season without leaning heavily onto the eerie elements of Halloween. Next, you could do family movie night. It can also be a delightful alternative. Choose films that are both entertaining and aligned with Christian values. Animated biblical tales or heartwarming stories about love, friendship, and kindness can be both fun and edifying for the whole family. Then keep God at the forefront. Halloween, like any other day, provides an opportunity to put faith into action. Before stepping out for the evening's activities, gather the family for a moment of prayer. Pray for the safety of the children, not just within your own household, but for all those venturing out. Ask God to watch over the community, to bring joy and laughter to every doorstep, and to protect them from harm. Moreover, let's not forget to pray for those who may be struggling during this season. Some might find Halloween challenging due to personal losses or past traumas. Lift them up in prayer, asking God to provide comfort and peace. Additionally, pray for those who haven't yet experienced the transformative power of Christ, that they may encounter His presence in unexpected ways. Being a beacon of love and safety. If you decide to hand out candy, consider also sharing uplifting messages or scriptures alongside the treats. Little notes or cards with verses about God's love can be a gentle way to sow seeds of faith. Ensure that your home intimates with warmth and safety. Well-lit exteriors, cheerful decorations, and friendly greetings can make your residence a beacon of positivity in the neighborhood. In the expansive tapestry of Christian belief, the core tenet remains love. Love for God, love for neighbors, and love for self. It's through this lens of grace, acceptance, and community that many Christians find the space to embrace traditions outside the immediate fold of Christian holidays, including Halloween. Halloween in the contemporary form largely revolves around community engagement, creativity, and a celebration of the changing seasons. The innocent joys of children laughing in their costumes, neighbors sharing treats, and communities coming together can be seen as an embodiment of Christ's command to love thy neighbor. Furthermore, the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter in the Corinthians, "All things are lawful, but not all things are beneficial." This reminds us that as Christians, we have the freedom to engage with the world, but with discernment and wisdom. Halloween can be an opportunity to shine our light, to be a presence of warmth and welcome in our communities, and to build bridges of understanding. In closing, embracing Halloween doesn't dilute our Christian faith. Instead, it offers a chance to live out the faith in the heart of our communities. By participating with the spirit of love, joy, and God-centered discernment, Christians can indeed celebrate Halloween, seen as a reflection of the broader tapestry of God's creation and the unity of community. After all, in every laughter, shared joy, or act of kindness, we catch a glimpse of the divine.